All right.
Okay, Hutch today is playing as our home team. Number 1 is Sydney Johnson. Her height is 5'9".
Number 3, Caitlin Taylor. Bree.
Captain wearing number 13 is Bree Majors. Number 14, Destiny Felix. And number 30, Bridget Charlie.
And that is their starting 5. Number 3 is Holly Noller. Number 4, Celica Paltris, 5'5". Number 11, Ruth Vinar. And number 24, Grace Jacobson. Let's play some basketball. All right, they're getting ready.
Both teams today seem to be playing with all 4 different grades on their varsity squad.
We got coming up in the middle, number 11 and number 13. And the tip. And number 11, which from Glennallen, Ruth Vinar. They pass it to 24. 24 fakes it, passes to 4. Oh, number 3, she's dribbling it, passes it to 24. 24 is stuck. She doesn't know what to do, passes it to number 4. Are we supposed to say the name? Number 3 has it, passes it to number 23 is Chris Eward, passes to number 4, Cindy Anxious. She shoots a 3
and it is no good.
Yeah.
Bree Majors has the ball and is taking it up the court. Passes to Peyton Taylor, who passes it directly back, trying to look for an open man. And number 34, Jessa Reese, receives the ball.
13 shoots a 3, and she airballs it. Bry Major. They pass it up. Number 4 is dribbling up. Sinah. She passes it to number 3, Holy Numbers. She passes it to number 24. They're big, and they get it out of bounds. 13.
Number 13, Bree Majors is taking it back up the court. There is a shot, and number 3, Peyton Taylor scores the first layup of the game. The score is currently Hutchison 2.
Do your job.
Glennallen 0. Peyton Taylor has almost got a good rip there, but it seems to have slipped out of her hands and went out of bounds.
They're going to be running box right now on the sideline. They pass it to number 3, Holy Numbers. Pass it to number 4, the point guard, Palaris. Passes it back. Passes it to their main big, number 24. Oh, bad pass. She drives in. Number 4 shoots it. Oh, no bucket.
They didn't receive their
24 gets it, shoots it from the 3. Oh, no bucket.
Number 3, Peyton Taylor, taking it back up the court again. At a height of only 5'4", she is already starting to show a main lead in this game.
This game is coming really good.
Bree Majors is holding a hold of the ball. Number 24,
they're really close.
Sydney Johnson shoots, but does not hit the 3.
Score right now is 2-0 with Hutch winning.
Ball is out of bounds.
They paused.
Looks like it's going to go to Galena.
They're going to run the box on the sideline. They pass it into number 4, their main point guard. They pass it to number 3, Holy Noller in there. They pass it to 24, Grace Jacobson. Their point guard has it. Oh, number 3 has it in Glennallen. And 23, Chris Edward passes it to number 3. 24 shoots a 3 and she makes it!
It's only a 2 though. She towed it. She towed the line. So the score is now Hutchison and Glennallen tied.
Pretty good.
Bree Majors takes the ball up the court, being the captain. Out. She instantly receives it right back. Number 14, Destiny Felix, receives a foul.
Juliana.
Bro, are you guys no, I have to go.
It's way too boring.
Go back home.
Oh.
Said it's way too boring. Saying names.
No, I have fun doing this. What's up, guys? It's Juliana again. All right, let's see. Who are you calling, Cutter?
Hutchison. Okay,
Hutch. So I got Galena. Let's see. Number 23 dribbles it down the court, Christian. And it is.
Bree Majors takes the ball again. They're taking it up the court, and she is. Bree Majors has it back, and she passes it directly to Peyton Taylor, who once again shoots it back. There was a 3-shot and it missed. That better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on here in the game here. So number 4, Sienica passes the ball in, and she's going to be dribbling down the court here. Dribbles down the court, passes it to number 3, Holly. Holly dribbles it. Christian takes it back up to the top. Sienica dribbles. Number 24, Grace, shoots a 3, and it's no good.
And
Number 3 gets that rebound.
Looks like Peyton Taylor is taking the ball up the court once again. And she passes it to number 14, Destiny Felix, who cashes a 3. And it is good.
That's 6 points for Hutchison and 2 points for Glennallen. Sienica dribbles down the court here. Passes it to number 24, Grace. Grace dribbles it to the top. Passes it to Christian. Christian dribbles it in. Passes it back out. Sienica takes a 3 and misses it. Holly gets that rebound and goes back up, and it's in. That's 2 more points for Glennallen.
Looks like Peyton Taylor passes the ball to Bree Majors, who is taking the ball down the court. She's trying to set up some sort of play. She gives it to number 24, Sydney Johnson, who bounces it back. It looks like they're trying to figure out some way to get everyone open. Number 24, Sydney Johnson shoots a 3
Sienica
and makes
passes the ball in and gets the ball back. Dribbles down the court here. Passes it to Grace. Grace dribbles and picks it up. Doesn't have anybody open. Let's see, I believe that was, timeout on Glennallen here. Looks like it's a half on Jubilee Sutherland is their coach's name.
Looks like Jenny Benson over here for Hutchison is talking to her players. It looks like number 30, Bridget Charlie, may have some stomach issues and is looking like she's going to get a sub.
Number 15 coming into the game
is Kyla Lou Clark. She is a 10th grader and has a height of 5'8". Okay, and they are back on the court now.
It's the end of that 30-second. We have 1 foul for Glennallen. And let's see, Sienica is going to be taking in the ball here, passing it in. Oh, we had a sub. Number 5, Alexandra, 24 takes a 3 and makes
Number
it.
13, Peyton Taylor, takes it back up and gives it to Destiny Felix, who is walking around, who is holding it. Bree Majors takes the ball and is holding it around, gives it to number 23, Leah Rosehalt, who just got a foul. Looks like number
Black
5.
on number 5, Alexandra Hoke. That was one of the subs that came in during that 30-second timeout. Number 33 is inbounding the ball.
Sophia Berg. And it looks like Peyton Taylor has the ball once again and gives it to Bree Majors, who went to go and try to drive towards the basket baseline, but was shut down. It will again be Sophia Berg passing in ball for Hutchison, gives it directly to Bree Majors, who takes it and gives it back to
Christian tries to get the rebound there, just didn't happen. It's still Hutchison's ball.
Bree Majors. Passes the ball to number 14, who instantly passes it back, and she goes up for a layup and is taken for the foul.
Looks like shooting 2, number 13, Bree Majors. On, let's see, who was that? Who just got that foul? Number 3, Holly Noller.
Okay, looks like number 30 is coming back in for number 14, Bridget Charlie. She is a 12th grader this year and has a height of 5'10". The first basket misses.
Second basket was missed.
Yeah.
Grace got that rebound there, then passed it over to Alexandra. Alexandra to Sienica. Sienica dribbles, picks up her dribble, has nobody to pass to. Christian pops out and gets the pass back up to Sienica. Sienica over to Grace. Grace back to Sienica, and Alexandra gets the ball. Picks up her dribble. Christian has the ball now. Got to make a play here, ladies.
It appears as if Hutchison is in a makeshift zone.
Number 23 takes a shot. Christian.
Number 13, Bree Majors, is taking it up the court again, surely taking her time this time to make sure everyone is open. Number 3, Peyton Taylor receives the ball and instantly gives it to number 33 for a face cut, which did not work out.
It is now 10-9 with, I believe, Hutchison is up here in the first quarter. There's 55 seconds left, and Glennallen has already 3 fouls on them. Alexandra passes the ball into Sienica. Sienica dribbles down the court. Passes it over to Christian. Looks like number 3 intercepted that pass, and it is still Glennallen's ball.
Peyton Taylor's just must have barely got her hand on that ball.
Sienica passes the ball into Alexandra, back over to back and forth and back and forth. Sienica takes a 3, and it's no good.
Number 30, Bridget Charlie, gives the ball back to number 13, Bree Majors. She is taking it up the court. Oh, and she is going in for a drive.
And it's no good. Number 3, Holly, passes the ball to Alexandra. Alexandra over to Grace. Grace back over to Alexandra. Passes it to number 24. Number 24, Grace Jackson, gets another one for her team.
Scoring 2 points.
And that is the end of the first quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. We have 10-11. I believe it looks like Glennallen is up now. They have 3 fouls, and Hutchison Hawks with 0.
In my opinion, Hutchison should probably be careful. I mean, not Hutchison, Glennallen, because they might just put him in foul trouble, which might be able to help Hutchison win this game. It looks as if Jenny Benson is telling Hutchison on what they were doing wrong that time. Especially, it looks like she's talking about communication skills or something. And the girls are going back on.
Here, starting in the second quarter, it looks like there's no substitutes. All the same girls back on the court. Number 13 will be inbounding the ball, Bree Majors, into
number 3, Peyton Taylor, who's dribbling around, passes it to Bree Majors, who takes it, gives it to Sydney Johnson, who passes it back to Peyton Taylor, and then back to Bree Majors, who shoots a three. However, it does not go in.
Grace Jacobson got that rebound, but I believe it was a foul.
Travel.
Oh, it was a travel. So ball is still in Hutchison's possession.
Number 3, Peyton Taylor is inbounding the ball. Goes to number 30, Bridget Charlie, who shoots a layup and misses. By the look of it, she got fouled by number 32. She's shooting 2. Bridget shoots the first shot, however, it swishes around the basket and pops back out. She's going for her second shot. And it is good. That's 1 for 2.
Let's see, what do we got here? Looks like Alexandra is passing the ball into Sienica. Sienica dribbles down the court.
Looks as if Hutchison
Passes it to Holly. Holly back to Alexandra. Alexandra to Sienica. Sienica dribbles up to the top. Back over to Grace. Grace dribbles, picks it up, passes it to Alexandra, and it looks like it was. The ref calls number 32, Taisha Stevens, for having a wristband on her wrist, so they called it. In for her was Christian. Sienica gets the ball and tries to lay it in, and it's no good.
It looks as if over the short intermission, Hutchison had changed, and now number 14 has the ball and goes up for a layup and gets the foul. She will be shooting 2. Yes, it seems Hutchison has switched from a zone defense to a classic man-on-man.
Looks like number 24, Grace, got that foul.
Destiny shoots the first shot and it bounces back off the rim, but she is going back up for the second one. She shoots it and it is no good.
Grace tries to get that rebound, but just didn't get it. And possession is still to the Hutchison Hawks.
Peyton Taylor has the ball again and is inbounding. She inbounds it to number 14, Destiny Felix, who shoots a 3. It goes over the rim, and there is a loose ball on the floor. Looks like it will be a jump. And it is going to Glennallen.
Alexandra is inbounding the ball to Sienica. Sienica, I'm guessing, is their point guard this year. She is actually a freshman, playing from middle school. She's a great player, very dedicated. Sienica passes to 24, Grace Jackson, back over to Sienica. Sienica's kind of a little tough, but gets out of it, shoots at the line.
Bree Majors managed to get a hold of that shot and deflected it down.
Holly Major has the ball up at the top, tries to pass it to number 3, Holly, but just that was not a very swift pass, so went out of bounds. Possession is now to the Hutchison Hawks.
And it looks as if Peyton Taylor is going to go ahead and inbound it to Bree Majors, who is going to take it up the court. She definitely, I'm pretty sure she's right-handed at this point. She favors that right a little bit too much. She does use that left hand. That was a good pass to number 3, Peyton Taylor, who is holding the ball up at top. Bree Majors takes 2 steps before she starts the dribble and is dribbling again, who passes it to Sydney Johnson, who goes in and picked up her dribble. So it goes back to Bree Majors,
And it looks
who's
like
going in for a drive, and she's shooting 2.
looks like number 4, I believe. 4? Number 13. Number 13, who?
There's number 13
There's
down
There's no number 13. Let's see, who do I got here? I'm really not sure. Number 3.
I don't know. It might not have gone on the roster.
Yeah.
Oh, number 3 is who it was.
Oh.
They were just
Oh, that
taking
was
a while.
Holly then. Number 24, Grace, has the ball, dribbles it down. Number 3 dribbles it in.
Gets pushed by the looks of it by number 13, Bree Majors, pushed her from the back.
Seneca inbounds the ball, passes it to number 3 on accident, I'm guessing.
Yes, Peyton Taylor managed to inbound to
Get that inbound
receive
from the ball.
that ball. Went out of bounds, but it was knocked out of bounds by Glennallen. So Peyton Taylor passes it to Bree Majors, who is taking it up the court again, looking for a play to open up. She received a double screen on both sides to block out her man, and then gives it to Sydney Johnson, who gives it to number 14, Destiny Felix, who shoots a layup. She missed. She will be shooting 2.
Oh, number 3, this is now her 3rd foul in the second. She's got to watch that. She's going to be in big foul trouble for the next quarter, or for the next half, actually.
Destiny Felix shoots that free throw, but misses.
Going into the game, number 23, Christian Ewendye, for number 3, Holly Nollner.
Destiny shoots it, and that next free throw is good, meaning that she made one, missed one. The score is currently Hutchison 13 to Glennallen 11. The ball just got knocked out of bounds by Hutchison, and it's going to Galena.
Number 4, Seneca is inbounding the ball. Looks like they're going to run here a little play. She throws the ball into number 24, Holly. Holly makes the shot. Oh, my bad, not Holly. Grace Jacobson, and she makes it in for 2.
Bree Majors received the ball from Destiny Felix and is taking it up the court and passes it to Peyton Taylor, who is dribbling around looking for a nice clean shot. Bree Majors takes it back and was going and running baseline, but it looks like she just couldn't pass it.
It is now a 13-13 tied up game here in the second with 4 minutes and 52 seconds left on the clock.
Looks like number 4 gave her a foul.
Number 4, Seneca Palikocious.
Bree Majors shoots her shot because they're currently in bonus already at 1-1, and she missed.
Alexandra got that rebound, took it down, and misses the shot. Ruth manages to pick up that ball and hand it off to number 24, Grace Jacobson. Grace goes to shoot the ball and gets fouled at the three-point line. She'll be shooting 3 here at the line.
Destiny Felix is really going to have to watch that because I don't know yet, but this may be a dangerous free throw shooter. She made her first basket already. She made her second one, so looks like number 14, Destiny Felix, is really going to have to look out for these fouls.
Shoots it again and makes all 3 of them.
So the score now is Glennallen 16, Hutchison 13. Bree Majors is taking it up the court, stops, gives it to Peyton Taylor, who gives it to Sydney Johnson, who shoots a 3, and it does not go in. Peyton Taylor gets the rebound, gives it to
number
Bridget
30.
Charlie, who gives it to number 14, Destiny Felix, who makes the layup.
Christian passes the ball into Seneca. Seneca dribbles the ball down here at the top. They need to work in a little bit. I want to make a shot. Passes to number 24, Grace Jacobson.
It's like Peyton Taylor has the ball, and she gives it to number 14, Destiny Felix, who takes it, and she almost went out of bounds. Peyton Taylor gives it to Bree Majors, who takes it in, gives it to Sydney Johnson, who shoots another 3, and it just barely bounced off of the rim. Looks like number 3, again, Peyton Taylor gets the rebound, shoots it, and it is no good.
Number 4, Seneca dribbles down the court. Passes it to number 5, Alexandra. Passes it to Grace. Grace shoots it, and it's no good.
Ooh,
number
we
13
may have a
gets
problem. We have by the looks of it, number 14 down on the ground. Something's wrong. She just rolled over. I don't know what's wrong yet. It's her side.
It looks like the Glennallen coach is very upset with her team right now.
8 fouls is a lot. I mean, they play hard, though. Will number 14 stay in?
Looks like she's good to go. I mean,
The coach did step on there, but it appears the ref didn't see that because she stepped back. Number 14 is going to remain in the game.
looks like the Hutchison
Jenny Benson calls a
full timeout.
timeout. She's clearly trying to give Destiny as much time as she can.
Looks like
She's having her sit down. Looks as if she might have banged her knee really hard.
she's stretching on her knee, so possibly. So we have 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in this second quarter here. It's 15-16 with
Okay, that is the first warning for both teams. Looks like it will be white ball following that timeout. Looks as if Jenny Benson just had all of them do what looked like a prayer to me, hoping that they would win this game. It appears that Peyton Taylor is taking the ball again and going to inbound it to Bree Majors, who has the ball behind half court and is dribbling up. And she is moving quickly, looking for that baseline cut. She passes it to number 30, but does not. But number 30, Bridget Charlie, does not get there in time to receive the ball.
Alexandra is going to be passing in the ball to Sienica. Sienica dribbles down the court. Doesn't look like she tried to set up a play here. Just going to try to do it. She passes the ball to Alexandra. Alexandra to Ruth. Ruth to Christian. Christian back to Sienica. Sienica dribbles the ball. Passes to Grace. Grace passes to Christian.
I am honestly surprised by how much they can pass this ball around.
Very good ball movement. It's very good not to stand still. Number 5 shoots the ball at Alexandra, and it looks like it was an air ball.
It goes out of bounds, and by the looks of it, it will be Bree Majors inbounding it to Peyton Taylor, who instantly passes it back. She appears to be taking her time while getting followed by her coach, Jenny Benson, who is talking to her the whole way. Okay, number 24, Sydney Johnson has the ball, is taking it, gives it back to Bree Majors, who passes it to Peyton Taylor, who has a wide open 3, but it hits the rim and does not go in. It is a jump ball once again. I'm pretty sure this time it's actually going to fave Hutch. Yep, it's going to Hutch. Number 13, Bree Majors, is going to go ahead and take the ball inbound. Okay, never mind. They switched that around. Peyton Taylor is taking the ball inbound. They're doing some sort of box play,
And it looks
that
like it
will
was
be
a foul on the floor here.
Looks as if Bree Majors will be shooting yet again another set of free throws.
Man, Glennallen's got to watch out for these fouls. Already 8 fouls in the first
9.
half. 9
That'll make
fouls
9.
in the first
which means
half
that
here.
they're going to send Hutchison to a double bonus if they are not careful.
Possession is still to the Hutchison Hawks.
Number 13 still, Bridget Majors will inbound the ball to Peyton Taylor, who is up at the very top all by herself at this point. No one is guarding her. Number 24, Sydney Johnson, walks up, gives it back to Peyton Taylor, who they are passing it back and forth, looking for someone to get open. She passes it back once again to Peyton Taylor, and it appears as if it just went over and back, or a carry.
Looks like the white coach called a halftime out here.
Jenny Benson is going over a game plan. I cannot quite see on her chart, but she is showing them something on how they're running a play.
There is 1 minute and 31 seconds left in this half of the game with Hutchison Hawks at 15 and Glennallen Panthers at 16. This is a very even game. It is 15-16. Glennallen leading by 1. Seneca blocks the ball.
Looks like Bree Majors is taking the ball and is held down by number 4. She is taking it back up. She has an open. She is going for the layup, and she receives a foul and is shooting 2.
Foul by number 24, Grace Jacobs. This looks like her second foul in the second quarter.
And it looks as if Galena is sending Hutch to a double bonus. Glennallen. Bree Major shoots the first free throw and misses, but she seems to be getting some support from her team. She has one more shot to shoot, and she shoots it, and it is good.
Alexandra is passing the ball into Seneca. Seneca dribbles down the court, passes it to Christian. Christian tries to set something up here, passes it back to Alexandra. Alexandra to Seneca. Christian takes a shot, but it's no good.
Number 14, Destiny Felix, hands the ball after she got that rebound to Bree Majors, who is rushing up the court with the ball. It looks as if that would be a travel. She picked up her dribble, did a jump, and then took 2 steps.
Alexandra passes the ball into Seneca here. Seneca dribbles down the court. Seneca passes it to Christian. Christian over to Alexandra. Alexandra back to Seneca. Passes it to Grace. And it looks like it was a foul on the floor. White
looks like
13.
Bree Majors fouls again. That is her second foul so far in this game. Overall, I would say that Hutchison has the overall height advantage here.
Alexandra passes the ball into Seneca. Seneca dribbles in and drives. Takes a left layup, and it's no good.
Number 30, Bridget Charlie, gets the ball and passes it up the court to Peyton Taylor, who shoots a layup but misses.
Just a bunch of turnovers here.
She got the ball, and she saves it at the other end to Bree Majors, who is now taking the ball up the court again. Bree Majors seems to always be very relaxed when she's taking the ball up the court, and she knows what she's doing. Sydney Johnson has the ball and is trapped, so she gives it to Bree Major. 5 seconds left in the game.
And
there looks to be a
foul?
Looks like another foul.
Foul
and they will be shooting.
Looks like on number 4, Seneca.
They're shooting 2, so that they are now in double bonus. The first one is good. She has one more shot to make. She shoots it. Oh, it just barely nicks out. And
looks like Grace gets the rebound, passes it to Alexandra.
Bree Majors knocks it out of her hand with 0.8 seconds left in the first quarter, for the first half. And they chuck it down at the other end.
And that is the first half of this game, 17-16. Hutchison Hawks up.
This is my first game. I've been wanting to do it all day, but someone has been busy. Is it as fun as you thought? Actually, I like it. your feeling?
I like it.
No, I
It's
like
sad.
watching basketball, but I don't like
I like mouse. You look at the camera.
I forget. I forget to move it. At least I like
Okay, and we are back. 23 seconds left until the game begins again, and Hutchison.
I have that. You do that.
You what? I'm not good at that.
I don't like it.
The game is starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Do you want me to do it by myself, Julie?
No,
Okay, it looks like the starters for the second half for Hutchison are going to be Bridget Charlie, Bree Majors, Sydney Johnson, and Peyton Taylor.
Here inbounding the ball looks like Alexandra passes it to Sanica. Sanica over to number 3, Holly.
She appears to be
Holly
almost
passes it
trapped.
back to Sanica. Sanica drives the ball in, goes up for a layup, and it's no good.
Number 30, Bridget Charlie gives the ball after receiving the layup. Gives the ball to Bree, who makes a layup on a first-time drive. The score
Christian
is 19-16.
passes the ball into Sanica. Sanica dribbles the ball down. Passes it to Grace. Grace back over to Sanica. Sanica dribbles the ball. Going left, looks like. Drives the ball in left. And it looks like it's a block on the floor here.
White number 24, Sydney Johnson just fouled. That is her first foul of the game.
Sanica inbounds the ball to Grace. Grace makes a basket, and that's 2 for Glennallen.
Score is 19-18, Hutchison ahead. Bree Majors is taking the ball up the court again, pushes it to Sydney Johnson, who is
It looks like number 3, Holly, fouled again, pushing up on number
on Sydney
24.
Taylor. That appears to be her 4th foul. If she gets one more, she is out. So her coach has pulled her out.
Coming into the game is
Bree
Taisha
Majors
Stevens.
pulls the ball and gives it to Sydney Johnson, who shoots a 3 that just barely misses.
Sanica dribbles the ball down the court, going left, passes it to Taisha. Taisha passes it to Sanica. Santa takes a 3 and it's no good. Alexandra gets that rebound. Christian tries to drive it in and hands the ball over to number 14.
Number 14, Destiny Felix, with a hard block. Number 13, Bree Majors gives it to Peyton Taylor, who shoots another 3 and however misses. Looks like the ball will remain white even though it went out of bounds. Number 3, Peyton Taylor is going to inbound again, and it looks as if she's going to give it to number 14, Destiny Felix, who shotgun passes it to number 24, who passes it to number 3, and once again to Bree Majors, who again passes it back to Peyton Taylor, who shoots another 3, but unfortunately airballs.
Alexandra gets the rebound for that. Passes it to Taisha. Taisha to Sanica. Sanica drives the ball in through the center and makes a layup. And that's 2 more for Glennallen.
Peyton Taylor passes the ball to Bree Majors, who is taking up the ball up the court again. This is a very close game so far. She stops, she gives it to Peyton Taylor, as it seemed to confuse him for a second, and she shoots and misses. She gets her own rebound, she gives it to Bree Majors, who goes in for the drive. And I don't know what just got called.
Black 32, Taisha Stevens, fouls.
Looks like number 44, Cora Black, is going in the game for Peyton Taylor. Bree Majors gets the ball, passes it to number 14, Destiny, who gives it back to number 13 after making a shot and getting her own rebound. Who gives it to 30, gives it to Bridget Charlie, but it bounces back out.
And number 5, Alexandra, rebounds that ball, dribbles down the court, passing it to Sanica. Sienna takes that shot from the side and misses it. Alexandra got the rebound, passes it to Christian. Christian passes it to Grace. Grace shoots a three. It's no good. Sienica gets the rebound, shoots it again, and it's no good.
Number 14, Destiny Felix, steals the ball from that rebound, is going up, and it looks to be trapped. She gives it to Bree Majors. So far, we've only, throughout this entire game, Bree Majors has played, but she's starting to get fairly agitated.
It looks like the Hutchison Hawks are having some miscommunication, and if they don't pull it together, I mean,
communication wins this game.
yeah. Alexandra inbounds the ball to Sienica. Sienica tries to drive, but passes it off to number 23, Christian. Christian passes to Taisha. Taisha to Grace. Grace passes it to Alexandra. Alexandra over to the corner
Number
to Taisha.
30.
Number 30
Number
blocks
30,
the ball.
Bridget Charlie blocks the ball and smacks it out of bounds. That's just
Inbounding the ball is Sienica. Sienica passes the ball to Ruth. Ruth back to Christian. Christian over to Alexandra. Alexandra tries to drive it, passes it back over to Christian. Christian dribbles the ball back to up to the top.
number
Passes.
33 tries to, Sophia Berg tries to block it, but looks like she just karate chop. White number 30, Bridget Charlie with a foul.
Shooting
It's our
Sienica
first foul of this game.
Palikokis. Her first shot is good.
Giving Glennallen a lead of by 2 points of 19 to 21.
Well, now 2 points. Sienica.
Looks like white number 33 got fouled. She is going to take the ball and she is shooting it. This is Sophia Berg. She is in the 10th grade and stands at a height of 5'2". She missed her first shot, but is going up and getting ready for her second.
Yeah, that is kind of creepy. It's because I.
She shoots the shot and it is missed. It is picked up by number 11 from Glennallen. Number 24 passed it over to number 5.
Passes to number 5, Alexandra, to Ruth, back to Grace. Grace passes to Sienica. Sienica fakes it and gives it back to Alexandra. Alexandra to Grace. Grace passes it to Sienica. Sienica drives the ball in, taking a layup from outer part of the...
Number 33, Sophia Berg rips the ball away to keep it from going to a jump. Number 3, Peyton Taylor receives the ball and is going to inbound it to number 13, Bree Majors. Bree is always taking her time going up the court, waiting for openings to happen. She gives it to Peyton Taylor for an almost open shot from the free throw line, but
was
it
no
was
good.
airballed.
Number 5 passes the ball in Alexandra to Sienica. Sienica dribbles the ball down the court.
Looks as if number 3 from Glennallen is going back in here in a minute. Bree Major steals the ball and is going up, and she is,
She takes a
and
left
the layup
layup.
is good. The score is 21-22. Glennallen Panthers ahead. Bree Majors is following number 4, trying to keep her from guarding, trying
Number
to keep her from the
5
basket.
drives the
now.
ball.
And here comes number 3 for number 23. Looks as if number 5 from Glennallen is starting to have a little bit of a limp going.
Number 3, Taisha drives the ball, passes it back out to Sienica. Sienica takes a jump shot from the corner.
Ooh, that was a nice shot.
Not a nice bank shot right there.
Bree Majors is taking the ball up the court again. She's dribbling. She passes it to number 33, Sophia Berg, who just got fouled by number 5.
Number 5 has 3 fouls here. Alexandra.
Sophia Berg inbounded the ball to Bree Majors. Oh, and there is a struggle for a loose ball.
Sienica gets that ball, drives it down the court, and passes it to Grace. Grace shoots a deep 3, and it's no good. Alexandra gets her rebound and passes it to Sienica. Sienica drives a little bit left, takes another 3, and it's no good. Ruth gets her rebound, passes it to Grace. Grace shoots it again, and it's no good.
And it, oh, what a good call by Glennallen's head coach. They called a timeout right before it went to a jump ball.
Timeout full, it looks like.
Jenny Benson on Hutchinson's side is having another pep talk, while over here on Glennallen, it appears that she's mainly talking to number 24, Grace Jacobson. Number 32 looks to be confused by what her coach is telling her. Glennallen is going to receive the ball on this pass.
Looks like Sienica is inbounding the ball. Sienica passes the ball into number 3, Holly. Oh, it looks like Holly came back into the game, substituting in for, I believe, I'm not sure. Travel called on Holly. She went in to drive and just didn't go up with the ball, so travel there.
Number 3, Peyton Taylor gives it to Bree Majors, who once again is taking it up the court, waiting for something to happen. If I was her, I would give it to Sydney Johnson right now, who is wide open for a 3. Fix it. There you go. And she towed it, and it was no good. Okay, Bree Majors intercepts the ball and is moving up the court, is going up, and I would have called a foul.
She tried to save it, and it passed back into Alexandra. Alexandra passed it to Sienica. Sienica went up, and it looks like it's a jump ball.
And it is white. The Hawks, number 3, Peyton Taylor, will take the ball again and give it to Bree Majors, who is just looking for the next gunning opportunity.
Sienica's playing hard
She
defense.
gives it to Peyton Taylor, who shoots it down to number 14, Destiny Felix. She's holding it there. She seems to be stuck, and she was called for 5 seconds.
That's good defense on Glennallen's side. Well, let's get this offense going.
If the Hawks want to spend any better chance of winning this game, they really have to get their communication
Sienica
down.
takes down the ball, passes it to number 3, Holly. Holly passes it back to Grace. Grace to Alexandra. Alexandra to Sienica. Sienica shoots a 3, and it's no good.
Number 13, Bree Majors, receives the ball just before the third quarter ends.
Looks like it's 21-24 here in the fourth quarter. Having, who's home? Hutchison Hawks being home, down by 3 points.
One good 3 could win them the game now.
If you text mom and tell her you're on there, you can text me and tell me that you're on there. So I'm not calling you. And next, I let her borrow your shirt. Because you want to pick up your phone.
My what?
Your shirt, your white shirt.
honestly, right now I am kind of surprised that Hutchison has only played about 6 players. They've played Bree Majors, Peyton Taylor, Destiny Felix, Sophia Berg, and Cora Black. Oh, and Leah Roseholt. But other than that, there have been no real players playing in this game for subs. This is a test of who wants it most here in this final, 4th and final round.
Looks like Alexandra will be passing the ball into Sienica. Well, trying to get it to Sienica. They're playing really hard defense. Sienica gets her own ball back. It looks like there's a hold on number 13.
Bree Majors holds number 5 by the looks of it. That's her 3rd foul. She seems to be getting very upset by this. Number 3 shoots and clearly was pushed by number 24,
Number
Sydney
3.
Johnson, but was not called for it.
Holly Henniger.
Bree Majors taking the ball up the court, and looks as if a short timeout is being called by Jenny Benson.
30-second timeout.
She is now yelling at her team for not playing the game that she taught them.
What?
That is their first warning, and that was the 2nd time that they've had to tell the coach. So the 3rd time, and she will not, and there will be trouble. Number 3, Peyton Taylor passes the ball to Bree Majors, who shakes off her defender for a split second, gives it to Sydney Johnson, who is trapped, gives it back to Bree, and she receives a blocking foul, by number 11. That is number 11's 2nd foul of the game. Number 14, Destiny Felix inbounding the ball. She inbounds to Bree Majors, who goes up for yet another layup, misses, receives her own rebound, gives it to number 14, who gives it back to Bree, who then gets pushed.
Black 5, Alexandra fouls once again. This is her 4th foul in the 4th here. 7 minutes and 28 seconds left on the clock.
That is their 2nd person who is in foul trouble. One more foul from either one of them, and they lose their spot. Number 13, Bree Majors passes the ball to number 3, Peyton Taylor, and then passes it back to Bree Majors, who shoots a 3 but misses. We have another jump ball situation, and it goes to White. Number 3, Peyton Taylor will be inbounding the ball. She plays a box play, gives it to Destiny, who shoots a 3, misses, but number 30, Bridget Charlie, gets the rebound, shoots a layup, but misses.
Alexandra dribbles down the court, passes it to Holly. Holly holds the ball for a few seconds, trying to figure out a play. Passes back to Sienica. Sienica dribbles up to the top, passes it back to Holly. Dribbles more into that corner. Pass it to Alexandra. Sienica to Holly.
Looks to be a
Foul. Foul on 3.
There is a total of 16 fouls so far, just for Glennallen. Only 7 over the past 4 quarters going to Hutchison. Number 5 shoots a basket and makes it, and then misses her 2nd free throw. Number 24, Sydney Johnson, rips that rebound and gives it to number 13, Bree Majors. who passes it back to Sydney Taylor, who is trapped once again by her defender, who is forced to dribble out. She picked up her dribble. She gives it to Bree Majors, who is looking for an open woman. Number 3, Peyton Taylor takes the ball and is looking for another spot. She gives it to Bree Majors, who does not know what to do at this point. She bounce passes it right out of bounds.
Number 5, Alexandra is passing the ball into Sienica.
Sienica seems to be taking it up the court, but is met halfway there by Peyton Taylor.
Sienica throws the ball to Holly. Holly to Grace. Grace shoots a deep 3, and it's good. That's 3 points for...
The score is 21 to Hutchison, 30 Glennallen.
Glennallen needs to hold him right here.
Okay, number 33, Sophia Berg from Hutchison, saves a ball from going out of bounds. Sadly, her layup came short, and it ended up resulting in a foul.
Sienica dribbles the ball down, passes it to Holly. Holly looks for that cut. Wasn't there, so she has to dribble. Passes the ball to Alexandra. Alexandra to Sienica. Sienica to Grace. Back to Sienica. Over to Holly.
And that would be a travel. It will be, once again, Peyton Taylor inbounding to Bree Majors. With 5 minutes left, they have to score 9 points. They got another double screen. It's not a mistake. They seem to be doing it on purpose. Number 30 receives it, passes it back to number 3, Peyton Taylor, who passes it to number 33, Sophia, who passes it back to number 3, who shoots a 3,
and it
is good. That was a bouncer right there.
Grace passes the ball into Sienica.
Score 24-30.
Sienica passes it to Holly. Holly looks for the cuts, not there. Holly,
if she is not careful,
dribbles
she's
it.
going to get called for 5 seconds. And number 33 rips it, and it will result in another jump ball. And it is going to Glennallen this time. Number 33 receives the ball from a rebound, and it's another jump ball situation. The Glennallen coach seems to be getting very upset with their players, just randomly throwing the ball out of bounds. Number 13, Bree Majors, takes the ball up the court once again. She's met halfway. She gives it to number 33, Sophia Berg, who dribbles, passes to number 14, Destiny Felix, who goes ahead and is going to give it to number 13, who is going to, doing a pass fake. She's dribbling in. She's giving it to number 33, who shoots a 3. Unfortunately, it is not good.
Number 5, Alexandra dribbles the ball down the court, fakes her out, and passes it to Holly. Holly back up to Grace. Grace passes it to the top, Sienica. Sienica over to Alexandra. Alexandra passes to Holly. Holly starts to drive in, passes it back out to Grace. Grace passes it to Sienica. Sienica takes a 3, and it's no good. Grace gets the rebound and another jump ball.
It's going to Bree Majors and Hutchison. This game is still very close. It's neck and neck. Anyone can win. Okay.
It looks like a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout on Glennallen's side.
Glennallen's coach seems to be getting very upset with her players, even yelling at them at times. While over here on Hutchison's side, Jenny Benson is keeping a quiet tone, but still telling her players what they must do in order to win. First warning for both teams, and they are still talking. This must be very important. I would have called a longer timeout.
3 minutes and 5 seconds left in this last quarter here. It's 24-30.
They run onto the court in full of enthusiasm.
Well, it looks like Hutchison Hawks were not ready and prepared. Hold
kind of
on,
a
number
cheap thing to do.
14. Number 14
Oh, Destiny Felix with it.
on her second foul. Seneca passes the ball into Holly. Holly
Holly
dribbles to the top. Passes back to Seneca.
They need to start getting some.
Looks
The
like they're going
Hawks
to try
need
to
make
run
something happen. Oh, and Bree Majors manages to keep a ball, but is going to jump, and it is going to the Hawks. Hutchison, number 13, Bree Majors, is once again passing in to number 3, Peyton Taylor. She's taking up the ball. She has a little bit more energy than last quarter by the looks of it. She was going for a pass. It was not there. She gives it to Bree Majors, who shoots it, and it was a push. Black number 4. They're shooting 2. If she makes these, it'll only be to 4. A 4-point lead. I can play it. Bree Majors misses her first shot and is going up for the second one, and it sinks in. The score is 25-30. Glennallen still
Seneca
ahead.
dribbles the ball down.
A travel voids a made basket by Glennallen.
Oh,
Number 13 taking the ball up again. Bree Majors going in deep, and she shoots a layup, and it's good. An and one situation. Score is 27-30 with one layup to be made. I mean, with one free throw to be shot. She makes it. It is good. The score is 28-30.
Grace inbounds the ball to Alexandra. Alexandra dribbles down the court on the right side.
And it is the Hawks again. They cannot seem to keep it inbounds in these last 2 minutes. Bree Majors gets the ball once again from Peyton Taylor, and they are taking the ball up the court. They're rushing against each other. They go up, and
It's no good. It looks like Sienna got that rebound, dribbling the ball down. Probably going to try to run this clock down a little bit. Seneca passes the ball to Christian. Christian back to Seneca. Passes it to Holly.
a push by number 33 that may result in some really bad time.
Number
With Galena
3.
with only one, with Hutch with only one more foul to go until they push Glennallen into foul, until shooting after every foul.
Bonus.
I know what bonus is.
Looks like we
Looks
have a
like
full.
we have a full timeout this time. Do not know who called. Okay, by Black. Okay, looks like Jenny Benson is going ahead and telling her team that they are doing a great job taking advantage of these bad calls. Glennallen seems to be losing momentum in these last 8 minutes of the fourth quarter.
We have 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in this quarter here.
1 minute and 48 seconds left.
Oh, my bad. It's been a
That's
long
fine.
day.
One more foul could result in the end of a game won by free throws. This is why they say free throws win games. Glennallen's ball, and they are trying to look for an open man.
Seneca passes
They
the
throw
ball.
it, and it goes to Bree Majors, who gets the ball and is rushing up the court. And she
One and
is
one.
fouled. She is calling a... They are shooting. If she shoots this one, she can make... She'll be shooting 1 and 1. If she makes it, they'll shoot another. And she shoots it, and it is no good. Number 24, Grace is trying to get rid of the ball at this point. They're just trying to buy time and run down the clock. Number 14 is keeping her eye on number 23, Christine. A layup is shot, and it is no good. But they are going to go and shoot two. With number 4, Sankus shooting. And the first shot is no good. It bounced off the end. Her team's still trying to give her some moral support, telling her that it will be fine. She does make her second one, however, though, leaving the score 28-30 with 1 minute and 11 seconds left. Bree Majors taking the ball up the court, gives it to Peyton Taylor just before they got called, just before half. Bree Majors goes up and does not receive any points, but very close to a foul. White number 13 knew that in order to win this game, they might have to stop the clock. And they are now, Galena, number 4, is shooting more free throws. 45 seconds left. The score is Hutchison, 28, Glennallen, 31. And she makes that free throw. She is 1 and 1. It is 28-32. Can she make this second basket? She shoots, and it does not go in. Number 14, Destiny Felix gets the ball, gives it to number 13, Bree Majors, who takes it up the court, shoots it to number 3, Peyton Taylor. Peyton Taylor gives it to number 33, Sophia Berg. They go up for a layup, and they are fouled. Meaning that she will, the number 14, Destiny Felix, will now be shooting 2. She missed the first one. They still have a chance to tie here, or even win the game. And she misses them both. And there is a travel called for Black. Number 5, Alexandra, could not hold onto the ball and tripped. White is called a timeout. A full timeout.
What about me? You're a setter. For what? I'm not playing basketball. Volleyball. No, I don't want to play center. I'm a setter. She's not a setter. But she doesn't like it. I do like setting. You just said. I'm not tall enough.
Just ignoring it.
Okay, that will be the end of that 1 minute long
Center, middle.
timeout. It is going to white. It looks like number 3, Peyton Taylor, will be inbounding. She gives it to number 15, who we have not seen at all this game, Kyla. They shoot a layup. It is no good. Number 24, Grace Jacobson, gets it, and it is a, never mind, it is a jump ball going to black with 17 seconds left. If Hutchison has a very slim chance of getting there now. Down by 4 points with 17 seconds. They must get the ball, and it is a foul by number 13 that might be her 4th or her 5th. It is her 5th foul. Jenny Benson looking for someone who will be able to replace number 13. She sends in number 14 again, Destiny Felix. With 15 seconds left and only a couple free throws to be shot again, this game could be won. They're telling them to hold it and just waste time, but so they can know for sure that they won this game. With 7 seconds left, 5, 4, and a timeout called with 2 seconds left by Glennallen. She had one more timeout. She called a full minute-long timeout with 2 seconds left. I don't understand why she couldn't just let the clock run. Unless they have some game plan to get 4 points in the next 2 seconds. Hutch is lost. This has been a very close game so far, though, so I'm not calling anything early.
No, it didn't make much at all. The one coach on the now is just freaking out. I think so.
Looks as if the coach from Glennallen is super excited and filled with enthusiasm now that they're confident that they have won this game. And it's black ball, so they're going to inbound and waste time. And the clock is active, and they are just going to hold it. The game is now over with Glennallen leading 32 to Hutchison 28. This is one of the closest games I've seen all day.
Taking his headset off.
This game was brought to you by Cutter Stockton from Delta High School.